And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. So just 24 hours to go until the Reds are back in action again in the Europa League quarter-final second leg, as we look to overturn a 3-0 deficit in Italy. Going to be a real tough job. Ahead of this clash, of course, we are in back-to-back defeats. We haven't won in 4 games now, I think. 1 in 3 games, sorry. So here's hoping that we do get back to winning ways to somewhat salvage our season and, of course, try and get back or try and get into the Europa League semi-final. Look, ahead of the game, guys, there has been confirmation, of course, of the 24-man squad that have travelled out to there. Conor Bradley is a notable player missing from the Reds travelling squad after an ankle injury sustained against Crystal Palace, which is expected to keep him sidelined for up to 3 weeks. The 20-year-old joins Ben Doak, Thiago and Joel Matip on the sidelines, and will watch on from Merseyside as Liverpool aim to overcome a 3-goal deficit in Bergamo. Klopp has no shortage of options when it comes to his attack, with Diogo Jota training as normal alongside Mo Salah, Darwin Núñez, Cody Gakpo and Luis Diaz. Jadon Danns is also on the plane, having missed out on the matchday squad for the first leg, as he featured at Nottingham Forest at the start of March. It would not be surprising to see Klopp try and squeeze our forwards into his starting lineup on Thursday, but just as how much of his hand he shows off from the start remains to be seen. The manager's boost options, thanks to the return of Jota and Trent Alexander-Arnold, does make his 11 harder to predict, though one can expect Alisson to start between the sticks. The Brazilian has featured only once in this competition, but now that he is back from injury, Kelleher will step aside. There are big questions or big decisions to make across all departments, and it is up to Klopp to find the one that gives Liverpool the best chance of overturning the 3-goal deficit. From the 26-man squad that trained at the AXA earlier on Wednesday, only Stefan Bajcetic and Fabio Marusk failed to travel with the team. These are the goalkeepers that travelled: Alisson, Kelleher, Adrian. Defenders are Van Dijk, Konate, Gomez, Quansah, Alexander-Arnold, Robertson, Tsimikas. Midfielders McAllister, Endo, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, Elliott, Jones, McConnell, Clark, and then forwards are Jota, Salah, Núñez, Diaz, Gakpo, Danns. We have got a lot of players at our disposal ready to go for this clash. So here's hoping, of course, we can witness one of those great European nights under Liverpool. And, you know, Jurgen Klopp, with these last few games to go, surely there's got to be a few twists and turns and he's going to go out with a bang at some point. That's just the Jurgen Klopp way. So, yeah, a game that I'm looking forward to now. But at the bare minimum, I just want to see a performance from the Reds and get us going for that game against Fulham in the Premier League. I want to see a performance. I want to see goals scored, and I just want to see us playing good again because it's been miserable to watch over the last week. In other news, ladies and gentlemen, of course, there has been an injury update with regards to a right back, and no, it's not with regards to Conor Bradley, as we've just discussed. It's actually about Isaac Mabea, as he suffered yet another injury, but under-21 manager Barry Lutus believes he can bounce back. Last Friday, Mabea come out at Old Trafford as Liverpool under-21s beat Manchester United 3-0 for his 5th appearance in 18 months. He lasted just a few minutes, though, before being forced off with a suspected hamstring problem. His frustrations was visible as he kicked the advertising hoardings and held his head in his hands. As he walked around the edge of the pitch, even the applause from the Liverpool travelling supporters and his teammates, words of support couldn't cheer him up. Isaac sadly on the list of players who've missed a lot of football, the boss said. He's a fantastic character, he's a strong boy. We've had those moments before with players who've come through the other side. We'll just keep working hard. It was the only negative on a night that saw the young Reds overwhelm Manchester United with superior quality. So yeah, all hoping that Mabea does get back. It's obviously heartbreaking to see such a young guy be out for such a long period of time, come back and then already go back out with another injury. It's tough, and it does take its toll because he's a player that's highly dubbed within the sort of youth ranks and in the under-21s. So here's hoping that this one isn't a serious one and he can bounce back as the under-21 managers has suggested. Now, in other news, guys, in a bit of a shock twist, the Reds seemingly have agreed a deal for yet another another member of staff ahead of the summer. And the reason why it's a shock twist is because he left last summer. Yes, Liverpool are set to appoint David Woodfine as their new assistant sporting director less than a year after he left the club in a previous role. With sporting director Richard Hughes already appointed, Liverpool are acting to bring in his assistant, with Woodfine set to take on the role. Reliable journalist Neil Jones of The Athletic reported David Woodfine is set to return to Liverpool as assistant sporting director to Richard Hughes. Woodfine left his role as the club's director of loan management last year, but has been brought back as the Reds continue to revamp their football operations department. The returning staff member has a long-standing relationship with Michael Edwards, having worked alongside with him at Portsmouth, where Woodfine spent 2005 and 2010 as a performance analyst, then the head of performance and analytics. During that period, the Reds' new sporting director Hughes was a player at Portsmouth. In 2010, Woodfine left the South Coast for West Ham before he joined Liverpool as in the scouting and recruitment coordinator in 2014. Since he has worked his way up, eventually becoming the Director of Loan Management in 2020, he left that position in September 2023, but is now set to return as the Assistant Sporting Director in a shock twist. The ex-Director of Loan Management played a big role in Liverpool securing a move for Luis Diaz ahead of Tottenham. The Athletic's David Ornstein reported in May that he flew to Argentina with then-club doctor Jim Moxon after Colombia let the player undergo a medical while on international duty. Along with the trio of Hughes, Woodfine and Edwards, though the latter won't be employed by Liverpool FC, the club have brought in other new faces in the restructure. Jansen Moreno, a Gibraltar native who studied at Liverpool John Moores, has joined the club as the opposition analyst. It will not be the first time working at Liverpool either, having gained experience with a voluntary placement at the academy in 2010. Moreno joins a team led by head of opposition analysis Greg Mathieson and supported by opposition analyst James French, while Daniel Spirit serves as post-match and elite player development analyst. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's all coming together with regards to our sort of team of recruitment ahead of the new manager coming in. We're literally, that's the only thing we're missing right now is the new manager. But keep an eye on the Portuguese Premier League, guys. We'll start to probably get a bit of news regards to Ruben Amorim. It does seem as though he is the favourite at this moment in time. He obviously has asked to respect, or everyone to respect his wishes as he guides Sporting Club de Portugal to a league and cup double. And of course, you do have to respect that. 3 games to go. I think there's 7 points clear. 3 games, 3 wins, or 3 wins, and they'll be crowned champions. So we may see movement on our manager by the end of this month. But certainly getting to be really, really exciting times for this football club. But guys, do let me know your thoughts as always on the news today. Let me know your thoughts with regards to the game tomorrow against Atalanta. Let me know your score predictions down there in the comment section below. And as always, please do smash the old like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copyclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.